separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis. But the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Oregon State Beavers offense comes onto the field first today. Oregon State fans able to clap for the Beavers the last time they met as they destroyed Oregon.
And man, they quieted all those loud Duck fans. They smashed the Ducks a year ago. They brought some confidence to Corvallis. They got excited. They're trying to build on this for their future of their program.
I feel like, David, last year, too, that caught Oregon, that caught a lot of college football fans by surprise. We're used to seeing the Beavers run the football and play defense, but the way they jumped out on their in-state rival was shocking. Let's see if they can do that again. This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick
let's
up a
chill.
to the 39-yard
And come on, let's settle down.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's what I want to do.
Short gain on the play.
It's fornicate with you. Let's chill.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, did I see him late?
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And
oh my goodness, catch the ball.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Let's see.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got.
That's why he's man.
How good they are.
Oh, man,
I didn't think we was going to get it.
We always look at the
let's chill.
Oh, they beat top 25 so here's your chance to put that on your resume, and it'll pay off big time late in the season.
Getting audible right
now. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And audible right now, so make sure we
blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off
got
to
quiet this crowd down.
10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise. If you start the game 0 for QB, you've got no points on offense.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go to the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in.
Got enough space. And he'll stay in the end zone. Touchdown,
Come on, let's settle down.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just...
Oh, we already know what time it is.
Every game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football.
Oh, he's too slow. He's too slow. Good pass. Damn, now I got to deal with this fuck-ass crowd.
Might as well start playing.
Damn.
Heading up for the extra point and the top. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's too slow.
It's so
Too slow.
nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stops at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894.
Oh.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this...
Get him out of there.
Finally corralled, but not
Shit.
before. He picks up the first down.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play guy.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get
Who's
the
that?
ball to
Who's
his
that?
primary.
A fucking receiver.
He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Beavers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
All right, y'all, we got burnt earlier. Let's not have the same shit happen again. Slide, need you. RPO.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Damn, that nigga said.
A tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that third down.
That bitch on place,
completion now trying to set up the ball.
They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter.
How do you catch that shit?
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leading on this running game. They're working that left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's on me. I've been trying to get my place in order, so I've been kind of focused on that.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Runs through a tackle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been...
Whoa!
Down, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just
Nigga, you hurt. What are you doing here?
He's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on first down. quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. Powers through the defender. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. DB's right up on the receiver. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again.
Why are you playing so fucking deep? Like you're out of bounds. Why the fuck are you sitting in bounds?
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job.
Why are you sitting there? You should have been playing on the bench.
Get him the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drop. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return.
Let's see what time it is.
Defense to get the football. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Let's see what time it is.
You've seen the evolution.
We ain't doing this. Let's see what time it is.
Matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. The offense is really featured their best players most times.
Let's see what time it is.
Good job
Make sure
by the
we see
receiver
the time
not
it
to
is.
run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew what was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. His offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Ducks have this offense rolling. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Oh, that's a pick, man. We played that shit perfectly, dog.
On that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
I'll take it.
Now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And
Do
now
2
the lead
picks.
is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff
Can't never get a
team out
decent
there is
quarterback
prepared to
award.
put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. He'll pull it down. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And with that run, goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew.
There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Beavers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Now that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires it incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Let's fucking go.
Coming up with a huge
We just need a field goal. We got 3 timeouts.
First
Just to
time
make
we've
this an
seen
even
their
game.
team tonight.
Oh, you gotta get him out of there. You gotta get him out of there.
Marking down at the 38-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play. But
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's fourth down. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. The coverage team was down there to corral, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
The Beavers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
No chance to run, but still a good game.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Ducks will line it up on first and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Coles. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Nowhere to go with the ball and down.
Slide. I love it, baby.
A little bit frustrated, and I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I gotta understand the situation. I gotta get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Got to go here.
He splits for the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Passes takes him still on his feet. Space. He's at the... Oregon State. He got a step and just...
You didn't have to mix that nigga like that, though.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness.
That boy say one-on-one, you cook, nigga.
With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating.
One-on-one, you cook, nigga.
He keeps making big plays.
One-on-one, you cook, boy.
Absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And the extra point.
Let's say one-on-one, you cook, nigga.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami had a dominant win. The kind the folks in South Florida were used to.
Come on, we need turnover right here, defense. First thing you get a turnover, I got an ounce of cocaine and 3 Colombian bitches. We back at it. An ounce of cocaine and 3 Colombian bitches.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good... Breaks into the open. And what moves this guy has. The juice.
With the shoes.
Just went right past him and picked up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Woo! Slide! Slide! You would have been a nigga, Dad.
It'll be 2nd.
You don't want to be the nigga, do you, Dad? You just
confused on 1st down.
slide.
He thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Irons on the move. Got him downfield. That is just a...
Too much time, guys. Too much fucking time.
Inside handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season.
Hell no, they nigga bounce from 5, from 6.
Ton of intensity.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Ooh.
And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Just drives it between the uprights. And now they regain the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run it from the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how
Hey, Juddy buddy.
just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Ah, you got to pick him up.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
You got to pick him up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming down.
The first. That's all I need you to do.
Speed. He gets you on.
That's all I need you to do.
He's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Beavers with the 1st and 10.
Thank you, dude.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field. It's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations. Just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the...
Turning it on!
They getting mixed up, number 8.
Move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
They'll leave it with him.
Got to pick him up early.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to pick him up early.
Have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using
Face
his
pass.
and using his strength.
Thank
to
you.
get into the
Bail me out.
That is a ball.
Oh, shit, we'll take that, too.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football.
It's that crowd. Ooh.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. They get him on the ground.
Way to clean that bitch ass nigga up, folks. Make sure he good.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And the Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Beavers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Looking for the 2-point try. The snap sets up the throw.
That's on me.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
That's on me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We got, oh,
Starts from their own
get out of that.
25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on
What's
the
the
way.
deal?
Decent pickup on that play.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Snagged in the middle.
Are you trying to get rid of your non-powered?
But not before he picks up 15.
No, I'm saying you're trying to get rid of your non-powered accessories.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of...
Once you move it...
This one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
You don't have to ship them out. You just put them in the ZZ, non-powered, and you just destroy the boxes.
Get them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Yeah, I mean, you scan once you put them in non-sellable, you scan them like you're shipping them out.
They need 8 on 2nd down.
And then you just,
They'll run play action. Quickly complete.
Yeah, you just throw him away.
Shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Yeah, no, you didn't get in trouble. You just throw him away.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
All right, boss. You too.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Oh, they called a timeout.
Just enough
Fuck, get out of
time
there.
for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
Did he call a timeout? I didn't think so.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game
We
summary.
can't get nothing off, man. Heartbreaker, you got the best of me.
With a second down play.
No,
Unloads quickly.
good
And a
defense.
good job in
Good
coverage
fucking
there. They stop it
defense.
after just a few.
Fucking shit, let's send these hoe ass niggas.
Come to the line
Put
on
'em
third down,
outside.
trying to keep this drive alive. Corners
Inch.
right up on that line of scrimmage.
Let's fucking go. Kick that field goal, bitch.
For him, nowhere
Oh,
to go
shit, I
as
talked
that
too much
third
shit.
down play turned into a disaster.
And these
Somebody
linebackers,
got
man,
the
the
old.
reason they
Nah,
win
I
this
gotta come out of
football,
that.
They've been swarming. You watch them; they're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Unleashes one.
Fuck. We didn't get enough depth because we thought this game here be making me work too fucking
They go
hard.
to the Wildcat here,
For a
looking to take
fucking
advantage
win.
of that extra blocker.
Oh shit.
Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. There was just
Mo.
nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline.
Yes, let's fucking go, nigga. Kick that field goal, bitch, like I said.
So on fourth
Good
down,
defense.
Here comes the field goal kicker
Shit.
in a huge spot.
Good fucking defense,
Dead
guys.
center perfect. That brings them to within one.
Let's see what we got. Let's see how much time we got.
Wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Don't fumble. Don't fumble.
Reason that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space.
Come on, guy.
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're going to ride this running back.
Come on, guy.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a...
So you niggas don't want me to get the fucking ball off.
Yeah, it's a nice job.
Basically.
It's obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. Two good plays. Now third down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after
get
it.
that first.
If they decide to throw
That first.
so
Get
good.
down.
But stay
Get down.
aggressive. Get that football back for
Get
your
down.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now
come
become
on,
so
88.
much more important late in these ball games.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Really nice job by the running back here in the fourth quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Beavers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late now, down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They'll go to the air.
Let's fucking go, bitch. Get the fuck out of my stadium. Oh, this y'all stadium. Fuck out of here, cuz.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this
That's
lead.
game. And I ain't, man, look. Y'all ain't got no timeouts. I'm kneeling that bitch.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will
I'm
start
kneeling that hoe. You might as well have your mind
Go
right.
back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets open down the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Really nice pickup there.
We ain't doing no tripping.
44 with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Yeah, why would you, man?
At the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This is why you recruit dudes, right? Quarterback distributes, get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and let him do his thing.
That dude makes quarterback look good. I mean, you get it to him in space, and
Yeah.
he'll break the
Look some of that clock, nigga.
plays, but nice job getting the ball out fast to his playmaker and letting him do the rest.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the grab.
Well, we ain't tripping on none of that.
Bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to throw again. Got his man quickly.
Waste your time, nigga. Waste your motherfucking time, ho.
Try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 11. And the Ducks are in the hurry up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB strikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10.
Bring that shit back over here, boy.
Turn this into a score. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle.
Let's see how diabolical this offense.
Get an onside kick and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands
are not alone.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field.
I am here with you.
And you put those guys there.
You only kick your ass. Yeah.
They go blow someone.
Yeah, y'all gotta fuck with us. Y'all gotta fuck with us, lads.
Most of the time when we do this,
yeah.
the ball game is over.
Y'all gotta fuck with us, lads, niggas.
Dam up those trenches and gave
Huh?
nowhere to move as Oregon State.
Sometimes you gotta give it to your niggas.
That's going to do it.
The pass game was not achieving.
And you've been watching another
So if you can't stop the run.
College football.
Yeah, baby. Needed that. Two picks though, nigga. You out here tripping. You threw 2 fucking picks, dog. You're trash. You're trash. It's alright, you'll get better. That was a lot on your plate, man. It's a lot on your plate, dog. We ain't gonna get 2 picks. God damn. Why? You a motherfucking dog, dog. I don't care what they say about you. No, no forced moments. That's what we need out of y'all.